So just as a little primer, we can say here that on the left we are seeing Lihi with some gamma frequencies up at the top, but primarily a lovely awakened mind pattern here in the lower frequencies, with an upturned delta, meaning really good connection with her unconscious mind. Here is gamma, upper and mid gamma, and here's low gamma in the traditional mind mirror window, which looks actually like this. Our database comes from patterns in these frequencies. We added on these frequencies with the first mind mirror, and then these all the way up to 100 Hertz, and this second version of the mind mirror 6, that is. And what we know from our database is that a quiet beta means not much analysis, and the active thinking externalized beta conscious mind activity, such as amplitudes you're just seeing here in Lihi's alpha, mean a relaxed sensory awareness, a connection through the alpha bridge, the subconscious mind here in the blue, and that is a repository of long-term memory and therefore one's creativity, insight, spirituality. This is the home of the essential being here in theta. And then delta in the personal unconscious has a kind of radar, an instinctual radar, which extends outward to other people, and empathy, like you just saw, this big amplitude shift here for empathy, or in psychic awareness or the transmission of energy. So with the awakened mind pattern, which, as I said, is what we're seeing with Lihi right here, you see an open flow of awareness from the clarity of beta's quiet thinking mind across the alpha bridge, and the relaxed sensory awareness of alpha into theta's creativity, insight, spiritual awareness of the essential being, and then on into delta's empathy and psychic awareness, and back on up. So the person is awake in terms of being united with themselves, others, and their spirit in the awakened mind pattern. And what we see is more of a gamma pattern here in Ed's left brain, much more amplitude in his left brain. I think they have just moved in the coherence, coherence segment, which is, I think, where your mind link with one another. We're going to have to zoom Lihi out because her gamma has increased enormously from 10 now to 12 microvolts. And I think we better go to 15. Ed, we can no longer stay on 10. We have to increase this pattern to at least 15. So Lihi's pattern has changed dramatically during coherence from the awakened mind into way more gamma amplitudes. Ed's mind is quiet at the moment, very quiet, even at 3 microvolts. It's almost an out-of-body pattern. It's a high amplitude gamma. Three minutes ago, John called out an increase to 30 biophotons. Beautiful gamma synchrony pattern here with extra theta down at the bottom, meaning that he's going deep and high at the same time. Lihi's activity is mostly in her high frequency gamma. Then she's really blasting out this gamma. We have to take her to 30 microvolts to see her blast of gamma. Seem to be growing more similar, with her more in a left brain gamma dominance at the moment. And Ed's gamma increasing, both of them with a left brain dominance. which I think we can safely say is Ed's pattern that Lihi is synchronizing to. Actually, this looks more like the mind walking that I would have expected with coherence rather than the baseline when she was in the baseline. So she has similar patterns both times, except that when she's transmitting to Ed, she has less alpha and actually a great deal more amplitude when she's transmitting to Ed. We're looking at her here, same pattern shape, except for more alpha. But here she's at 12 microvolts when he's transmitting to her, and she's transmitting to him, she's at 20 microvolts. When he is transmitting to her, he is at 12, and when she's transmitting to him, he's at 15. We need to think about this a little bit more, but on the face of it,